This is video number 2 for the toddler, stretchy toddler leggings. I finished the waistband and I'm going to be folding that and sewing that in place. Then I made the short rows, which there is another video for, showing how to do the short rows for the butt, for the bottom. And then I separated for the leg and did one leg. And the way I did that was I just put half the stitches, half of the front, half of the back on my magic loop and went in a circle with decreases all along the inner side of the leg with a scalloped hem at the bottom. So I will sew that in place too when I'm done. So I was going to show you now how to start the second leg here. So I have half of the stitches on the magic loop. I'm using a 50-inch magic loop, just my preference. You could use, maybe a bunch of double points would probably work with this. I just like the magic loop better, so it's just preference there. And I'm going to add a new thread there, a new yarn, because I had to cut for I used the working yarn for the other leg, and then I have to start another strand with this. So I'm going to do a full loop, and then with knitting in around like this on a magic loop, you will have no seam other than you will have a small crotch seam here, just a little bit to pull together there at the end. So just knitting around. These pants are made with the Himalayan Celinda stretch. It's 93% acrylic and 7% PBT elastic. If you were going to make these with just a regular yarn, I would use a number 3 weight. The Himalayan is a number 2 weight. I would use a number 3 weight, and then you might go up a size in the waist because you wouldn't have the stretch. With this, if you have a child with like a little baby, 1 year size with a 16, 17-inch waist, I don't know, I'm not sure, you would make the smallest size, which is a 1 year, because it would stretch, the waist would stretch to fit. If you were making a 1 year size with a number 3 regular yarn with no elastic in it, I would go up a size and then use all the lengths for the 1 year. But the width would be, the extra width would be needed. Possibly you would have to do a stitch gauge and see what you had, what your final waist would be. And then with a yarn without any stretch to it, you might want to put a 1/4 inch piece of elastic in around the waist to make sure that the pants had enough stretchiness at the waist. With this stretchy yarn and the smaller waist size to stretch to fit, I don't think that the elastic is necessary. So I'm going to stop there, but as you can see, I would continue around, and on the next video, video number 3, I'll come back and show you how to do the decreases.